this will be my NFL Week 4 scores and predictions. I didn't realize the MLB playoffs were starting, so I couldn't get a video off of that. But I was surprised by what I seen Tuesday, I think, from the wild card games, for some of the games, for some of the teams. I was surprised by some of the results. I don't know if I'm gonna do a video maybe later on in the playoffs. I will. Also, the NBA finals started last night. I should have did a video on that. Got lazy, then it rained much, and took a nap and said bumpy. But I would give you my final predictions, even though what we seen last night. I'm gonna say Lakers and I'm gonna say Heat and 5. Yep. That's what I'm going with Heat and 5. I know that's quite a surprise. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm going with Lakers and 6, maybe 5. Think about it. I want to see how the Lakers are going to play with the zone. AD had to get in the middle of the zone and just go ballistic, wreak havoc, hitting jumpers, get to the free throw line, as in getting fouled. He had to get deep in that zone, in that paint, and wreak havoc and make them break out that zone. Also, when he's at that free throw line in the middle of the zone, he got to find shooters. If he wreak havoc in that zone, that's going to break Miami Heat out of the zone and playing man. Pick and roll switches, it's going to be tough. I mean, Miami got the defense, I cannot lie. It depends on what time on the court and what situation, because Andre Iguodala's not going to always be on the court. You're going to have people like Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero, which are not great defensive players, and LeBron's going to take advantage of those matchups, and that's going to hurt the Miami team in this series. But I like them. They're tough. Also, the crowd did play a little role in these playoffs, but I'm not gonna get into it because this is about NFL. I'm not gonna get too much on basketball, but I'm not even gonna get into a deeper conversation of that. Like I said, this is my NFL Week 4 positions. I went 2 for 5, I guess, because one game was a tie. It's crazy. First game I did was the Rams versus the Bills. I predicted the Rams to win it 27-20. I feel like they were going to get more pressure on Josh Allen, which they didn't. I was quite surprised. The Bills came away with the win. I had the last second touchdown. Josh Allen to Tyler Croft, I think. They won it 35-32. I'm jumping on the Bills and Josh Allen bandwagon. I've been jumping on ever since they drafted him, but he struggled, and I was gonna wait until he developed, get his chance to get my respect back, and he did. It's a great team, dangerous team. Might be another team you want to play some playoffs. Next game I did with the Bengals versus the Eagles. I predicted Philadelphia to win 26-24. They tied 23-23. Not even gonna get into it. The next game I did was the Cowboys versus the Seahawks. I predicted the Seahawks to win 28-27. In the great nail biter. I can't remember what the score was. They won 35-29. I can't remember what the score was. But Seahawks won it. Russell had 5 touchdowns. My MVP. I picked him to win MVP. Cowboys had a chance to win it late, but they got pressure on Dak, and he had nowhere that he had to hurry up and throw it after he evaded the pressure and didn't go down. It kind of threw a pass. I mean, he didn't have much option, and it was picked off for a game-ending interception. Seahawks take that one. The next game I did was the Packers versus the Saints. I picked the Green Bay to win 27-23. They won it 37-30. The Saints team don't look right without Michael Thomas. Drew Brees don't look right. The defense still compete at a high level at times, but wasn't really consistent. Aaron Rodgers just ate them up. Aaron Rodgers is also in the MVP discussion. Watch out for this Green Bay team. And last game I did, Monday Night Football, it was Kansas City Chiefs versus Baltimore Ravens. I picked the Ravens to win it 33-28, and the Chiefs won 34-20. I'm not going against Patrick Mahomes again. You know what? He's going to have to prove me wrong. They're going to have to lose until I pick them. Because every time I pick him to lose, it doesn't work out. Ravens, Lamar Jackson got to be a better developed passer. But I like what I see from this Chiefs secondary and the pass rush. It was great. They stopped the Ravens from what they would like to do was run the ball, and then Patrick Mahomes went to work, 5 touchdowns. This Chiefs team is great. If they can get more game like that from their secondary, then this team gonna be unstoppable. Honestly, we had another tough matchup this week. As I would get into it, 5 games I'm doing. Not with the night game. I'm not another slack game, so I'm not doing it. The Cleveland Browns versus the Dallas Cowboys. Cleveland, they 2-1. They are above 500 for the first time since I can't remember. But it's been a long time. Baker, you know what I'm saying? He need to, I heard one sports analyst say that he needs to just manage. Don't let Baker do too much, because that's when the mistakes happen. I believe it. You could go behind your 2 running backs, Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. That's how they need to run their offense. Play behind those guys, and Baker just manage when your time. When they call your time, when they pull your card and call you to make a play, make the play. This Dallas team can score a lot of points, but they're, I don't know, a seesaw kind of team. Their defense also allow a lot of points. But I'm going to go with Dallas in this one. I feel like Dak has been on a roll this year, even though they didn't, convert into a lot of wins or undefeated record. But I feel like they can pull out this win 30-20 on the Cleveland Browns team. That's the thing when you put pressure on them and put them in tight situations that they follow. Next game I'm doing the New Orleans Saints versus Detroit Lions, because New Orleans Saints haven't looked right to me this year. Hopefully they can get back right. I see Drew Brees try to gain chemistry with Emmanuel Sanders against the Packers. Both of them end up still losing. I hope he can get back right. I feel like this is Drew Brees' last year. But I think they're going to get this dub against the Detroit Lions team that just, I don't know. They look good on paper, roster-wise, and overall ratings on Madden. That's how this team. But I don't think Matt Patricia's the right coach for them, and he needs to be going. I got it. Saints winning 27-17. Next game I'm doing is 2 0-3 teams, Minnesota Vikings and the Houston Texans. Kirk Cousins looked horrible this year. Just flat out horrible. I don't know what it is, but he just looked horrible, and this might be a change for quarterback for them. They need to get rid of Kirk Cousins. They shouldn't have paid him that money, but hey, it is what it is. Texans look bad ever since the D-Hop trade. They got shut out last week against a pretty good Pittsburgh team. But maybe if you score 1 touchdown in the second half, maybe you win that game against the Steelers, who was 3-0, by the way, playing great ball. But they was up, and they just let Steelers come back and take the dub for them. But I'm picking them to get their first dub here in week 4. Picking them to win 24-21 over Minnesota Vikings. I mean, one team had to go 0-4 unless it be another tie, which is horrible for an 0-4 team. Next game I'm doing is the Buffalo Bills versus the Las Vegas Rams. Not Las Vegas Rams, Las Vegas Raiders. Why I'm doing this game is this could be a trap game for the Bills. They got to watch out, because that would happen when the Raiders played the Saints. It was a trap game, and it was hyped up. And I honestly thought that the Saints was going to blow the Raiders out, but the Raiders came out with a victory. So this could be a trap game, but I believe in Josh Allen. He's going to keep on this tear. Stay in the MVP conversation, maybe Offensive Player of the Year. But it's going to be tough with Patrick Mahomes now coming into the mix. Dak Prescott, Aaron Rodgers, and Russell Wilson. But I believe he's still going to play well, and this defense is going to still play well. I got the Buffalo Bills winning 26-23. And the last game I'm doing, great game. The New England Patriots versus the Kansas City Chiefs. With a tough matchup for the Chiefs. But like I said, you can't really blitz Patrick Mahomes like that, because he can pick it up and adjust at the line so quickly and just eat you apart. You have to rush forward and get pressure and drop back. And hopefully that your coverage can, do a well enough job so they can get pressure on Patrick Mahomes. New England probably can do that, but I like the way Kansas City was blocking in that game. They blocked it well. But New England have to get some pressure on Patrick Mahomes to rattle him and make him uncomfortable, slow him down. Cam has also got to play a great game. The game he played last week against the Raiders was all right. they have to run the ball pretty well also. So I'm looking for those things. Cam to play well, make plays, and their run game. I'm looking for more likely Cam to make plays because they're going to eventually try to start their running game. Also, the Chiefs would be without another player in the secondary, and their rookie Snead. They're already right out. What's his name? Rashad Breeland. He's suspended 4 games. So they're gonna be without their rookie Snead. Hopefully they can. I don't know, hit right. I mean, that secondary healthy is going to be a problem. I can tell you that right now. But they do have some injuries and some things in that secondary. But I still, like I said, I'm not going to get Patrick Mahomes until he lose. I got Kansas City winning 27-20. Them are my 5 picks this week. Dallas over Cleveland, New Orleans over Detroit, Houston over the Vikings, Buffalo over the Raiders, and Kansas City over the Patriots. That's all I got. Like this video. A couple of videos going to pop up on the screen. Check those videos out. Like those videos as well. Again, like this video as well. I think the videos will be my last video, which was my week 3 prediction, and my highest view video, which was week 2 video last week. But like this video, check those videos out. Like this video as well. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's grow this channel. I don't know what my next video is going to be. Maybe college football. See, that's one around. I kind of slip on college football. Hopefully that will be my next video, college football. But anyway, until next time, it's been your boy. I'm out.